Same.
I'm like a raccoon. I just be eating garbage.
You guys tell me what you guys are giving up for Lent.
I think pop.
I gave up.
You should give up your temper.
You gave up giving up things. Are you still Catholic?
Chill. I couldn't tell you the last time I went to church.
See, I went last year. I was going last year until he made me mad.
I went. Oh well, a buddy of mine died in like October.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
the last time I went.
Who was it?
David Goodsell.
What? Oh, I did know that.
He had cancer.
I did.
I knew.
Fast.
When I fucking 2 years.
Still fast.
When
Emily
I found
Singerhausen died of the same thing?
I don't even know who that is.
Yes, you do.
I know his brother-in-law very well. Or, yeah.
David's?
Yeah, his brother-in-law, Phil Lambton.
I never met him.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Very well. Yeah, I didn't know. I was like, wait, what?
I forgot about that.
Until I saw pictures. I was like, oh.
Yeah. That was the last time I went to church, though. And it was, like, because of COVID, like, the church was full. So they had, like, a gym attached to the school, you know? So we had to go in the gym. And I was like, well, this is trash. But okay.
Are you Catholic? Do you consider yourself Catholic?
Non-practicing.
But you still believe in like the traditions and stuff.
I believe in a higher power, if that's what you mean.
So no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying in the traditions, the Hispanic traditions, because
yeah.
Like so, that's you still do all that stuff, like Lent, La Virgencita de Guadalupe.
Oh, you got me fucked up if you think I'm not eating a burger if I want one.
No. Is that what you...
On Fridays.
Oh, yeah, because you're not supposed to eat.
I didn't go to church to get my ashes.
Is that only a Mexican thing, or is that also a white people thing?
That's all white people. That's a Catholic thing.
I didn't know if that was that.
The ashes?
The ashes. What about the...
That's everybody.
The bamboo crosses.
That's everybody.
That's a Catholic thing. I thought that was bamboo. Oops. Palm. Yeah, the palms. That's too.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was like a Mexican
versus
white thing.
We went to the same school.
I didn't remember. I haven't gone for years. I haven't gone for years.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
See, I used to go with John Paul all the time. Now it's just like, I'm waiting for an apology.
I just...
so I can go back.
I think that the church is... Like, I don't go to church because I think it's full of hypocrites.
That's anyway.
My dad says that. My dad went to Catholic high school.
Like, todas las viejas se van para meterse en el chisme. And,
facts.
Like, I used to go to check out the girls. Straight up. When I was, like, a little teenager.
He's like, I'd go to Perpetuo Socorro to go see all the Mexican girls.
That's where the honeys are.
When I used to go to...
On Sundays at 12:30?
What's those classes that you take for your confirmation?
PSR? Oh, yeah. No. Confirmation classes.
Yeah. Me and Jocelyn had that class.
I had a class.
And I hella made a fool of myself because they were like reading out loud and I'm over here trying to act like a dumbass.
One of those.
That's one of those memories that stuck with me hella good because like, damn, I was an idiot.
Yeah.
And she probably wouldn't remember. She might though.
I'll ask her about it later.
Yeah. Well, she's taking you to school.
Yeah.
Or to work, I guess now.
Yeah. And
did you ever experience racism?
Yeah. Racism will never die.
No, but like I know, but because you're so whitewashed and you were always around white people.
Yeah, people that don't know me.
And my thing is like, go ahead.
Ladies first.
No. Go ahead. I'll wait for my turn. I'll just have some water. Little water break.
When I got deployed, I was straight up the only Mexican dude in my unit from Kansas. And the mission was that they're going to send us to Kuwait. We're just going to do a security mission, nothing crazy. I was selected as a gunner. And what we do is we sit on top of the Humvee, stand up on it, you know. And we got the fucking machine gun there. And we just pulled security. No big deal. I was the only Mexican, like I said. And, like, not a lot of people talked to me, just, you know, when they had to for work. And it's like, it is what it is. And it's in the beginning. And once people start getting used to you and, like, they realize, oh, he's not that bad, you know. At the end of the day, everybody is who they is who they is.
Yeah, I was like, is they?
And we learn to intermingle with each other. But, I mean, a lot of those people, they were from Colby, Kansas, from Hayes.
People, yeah, where there's
like country Kansas, not Wichita, not Kansas City, but, like, west.
Middle of nowhere.
Fucking farmers.
Right.
Like, wearing boots all the time and shit. And I'm just like, bro, those comfortable?
I got both those too, cuz.
But afterwards, right, like a couple weeks before we get sent off, they put us with a California unit. Oh my God,
fit
was
right
I
in.
fucking happy. Fucking
Right
everybody. And I still keep in touch with some of those people over there. I keep in touch with more of them from over there than I do with the people here. But like while we were in Kuwait, we get split up into groups, and it's all just mixed people.
Right.
Well, you'd notice that all the Mexicans sit together. Sometimes the blacks and Mexicans sit together, the black people sit together, and all the güeros sit together.
And this is in the military.
Yeah. But I mean, we don't have, bad blood against each other. We ain't out here to hurt each other. It's just who we go with what we know.
Yeah.
And that's where we felt at. But me being whitewashed, I'd go and kind of mingle with everybody, I had a little cuddy buddy down there.
Cuddy buddy still a thing? Like that word cuddy?
It was 2013, 2012. So
yeah.
It
T-Pain.
goes.
Was that a thing then? Yeah.
Was that T-Pain?
Well, it was a few years old, but
I'm old, right?
I was like, was that T-Pain?
I'm stuck in my old
T-Pain?
lingo. So, whenever me and her would have food together, we'd go eat together, and then
Was
we'd
she
find
white?
some people.
cue the music, yo.
She was white and Native American.
Oh, so
shit.
he was like, kiss me through the phone shit.
Yeah.
But anyways, proceed. Sorry. Just wanted to know.
But yeah, no, everybody, I think everybody at some point experiences racism. And it all depends on how you react to it, but I personally don't think it's ever gonna die. I kind of just live with it, and I see it as something that's never gonna go away. And it's because people just don't understand, and they're never gonna understand. Have I experienced it? Yeah, but I don't make a big deal out of it to remember it or to hold on to it, because that doesn't run my life.
Yeah.
That just got real deep.
It did get really deep. What were you going to say? Are you going to be like my mom? Well, no, I forgot, because my mom was like,
No.
"Pues ya se me olvidó,
She
ya,
found a
why did you
loophole.
do that?"
No, I didn't. I didn't forget. I just feel like it will always exist in some form, but I always tell Mick, it's almost like it's frustrating to me to see less color as you go up, and I always feel like in order to fix that, kind of, and this is not I'm no professional, clearly I'm
Go up. Wait, what do you mean with go up?
up in society,
Like a social class? Like middle class? Lower class?
not particularly that, but more let's say you worked at a big corporation, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's probably white
Right,
owned.
and the more and more you go up, the less and less color you see, which isn't indicative of society, particularly here, and it won't be for a long time. So that infuriates me, but I always feel to fix that, it's just a lot of systematic problems. I always feel I always try and make people uncomfortable.
Clearly.
No, not at this.
Do
Yeah.
I look uncomfortable or something?
No.
I was just talking in general,
Oh.
with her.
No, if I'm in a situation where I feel like I'm being mistreated or something, I speak openly and I try and make you uncomfortable. Because my conscience is clear. My conscience is clear. And if you want my opinion, even if it's going to make you uncomfortable.
Have you ever used that though? Is that what you're saying you do though when you feel threatened? Or is it
I don't
are you
think
saying that because I'm Mexican?
No, I will never say it directly like that. But I was
She'll say it in a smart way.
See, because the thing is, I've never tried to use that. I'm just I get fraught
Yeah,
and
I
be
don't-
so what the fuck's your problem?
My thing is, I won't say it's because I'm Mexican, but I will make you draw conclusions based off what I say, so that you have to say, "Oh, well, maybe it's because you're Mexican." Oh shit!
So she's gonna
I'm
make them
gonna
say
walk
it.
you around, and you got to go through the loophole.
So you both date. I mean, you guys are both in biracial couple. You guys have a biracial couple,
Right.
How does your mom take that? How does your dad take that?
You know what?
Well, obviously your mom is very cool with all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Your mom's not as cultured as
knows,
your
yeah.
dad.
No, my dad don't care neither.
Either?
Here's the thing, though. I will tell you, my dad don't have the type of relationship that you and your dad have. Like, outside of the bakery, we don't.
But that's because it's a daughter to a...
No.
And even then,
we straight up don't have a relationship. Like, outside of the bakery. Like, I could show you my phone right now, and all the texts that we have is
work related.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's like a way of him, how he shows love and bonds with you.
Because you have to think about that generation.
She said...
True.
Well, is that a Hispanic thing? Because my dad and my brother, they don't have a relationship. Like, my dad will sit there, bitch, yell, and he always has something negative to say about my brother. But, like, he will still go out and, like, yesterday he went and got material for his house and was like, I just left it there.
Yeah.
You know, like, I just left it there. You're not going to use it for anything good probably because you destroyed the house. You know, like, just negative about it, but he still did something good.
Yeah, I think that's what it
the
is.
Generation.
But I think at the same time, my dad is always my dad's very ambitious.
Yes.
To the point where it made him lose sight of his family. Like, he took care of us.
But at a cost.
Yeah, but at the cost of, like, you know, his relationship with his family. But my dad's always been like that, you know. You know, you see movies, you grow up watching movies and shit, seeing kids like, oh, fucking, yeah, dad. You know, fucking footballs, baseballs, all that bullshit.
It doesn't exist in our culture.
It doesn't.
I
It doesn't.
don't think so.
Because my dad didn't tell me, like, I started having to force him to tell me he loved me, like, when I had kids.
Right.
And because now I see him tell my kids he loves them all the time. And I'm like, bitch, excuse me?
What about me?
I'm like, so you love them? But it was so hard to tell me he loved me?
Grandkids, I think. Like,
he's like,
my mom actually would tell me growing up about how my grandma was like a huge bitch.
Yeah.
And you would see her and you'd be like, she's the nicest fucking lady ever. Super sweet. But I think it's just a parent thing to where it doesn't carry on to the grandkids unless your parents are fucking assholes.
Well, see, my mom says the same thing about my dad's family. Like, and I've asked my dad, I was like, so has your mom ever told you she loved you? Like, because she passed away when I was like 1.
Right.
So he's like, no, I don't remember her. And then his excuse was like, well, it's because she had so many kids. There was like 12 of us, you know, so it was hard to keep up with all of us kids. So it wasn't something that we saw all the time. Mm-hmm. And since my dad was like right in the middle of all those kids, it's not something he would see. And then I was like, well, what about grandpa? Grandpa didn't care.
Yeah. I think it's for them. It's like they don't say it, but they want to say, like, because you have a home, regardless of what that home is, or because I feed you, or there's some sort of food, then you should assume, like, there's an assumption.
You also go off their actions, though. It's not really, like, for me, it wasn't the verbal thing. It was more like what he did. Right. Like, you know, high school, my dad he probably went to like one of my soccer games.
Right.
That's how my mom was too, though.
Right.
The most fucked up one that I hold on to, and I hold on to it and I keep it in my mind, but like I'm not mad about it now. It's just one of those, like, this kind of shows the type of person that he is. But like, how mad would you be, like, if your kid was in the military, went overseas for a year, and his dad didn't even bother to come because when they come back, they do like a little ceremony
at the base.
Yeah.
My dad wasn't there. He chose to work, and it's like, bro, you could have fucking closed the bakery, like,
right?
Comes like,
or been gone for an hour or two.
Fucking year. So that's one that I kind of hold on to, and I told my buddy that I work out with. I told him, and that he hates my dad now because of that. And I'm just like, bro,
it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. I don't hold on to it. If my dad like ever bitches at me about something about the bakery, it's in one ear, out the other.
Yeah.
Everybody else that he works with,
it's like a business thing.
He bitches at them, and they fucking, like, it ruins their fucking day. And I'm just like,
yeah.
You're like,
I don't take him serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
because me and him aren't close to the point where I can take anything he tells me personal. I'm just like, he's just an asshole.
You're like, also get that from you. Get that from you, bro.
You know, I've learned to cope with it. I've realized that I've learned to cope with it with dark humor.
Yeah, it's pretty dark.
Maybe insensitivity. So.
And aggression.
Passive aggression.
Stop.
Passive aggression.
I'm like, stop. I don't even believe that.
Like you.
I don't even believe that.
You wouldn't know I haven't commented on your Facebook since 2000.
I know. 99, 2000.
Oh, we keep in communication. We're cool.
I see that.
Yeah, we're friends. We're real friends.
Well, I can't wait to bring in some real friends of mine.
Wow. He totally. She's
talking about the Airbnb guy.
Actually, we can be friends now that I got my money back.
Nah.
Now it's not personal. Before it was personal.
Probably the cake lady.
I'm bringing her in tomorrow for cake testing. You want to come?
Good. No. Actually, let me come through. I'm going to nitpick the shit out of it.
I'm just kidding.
Be like, nope, this frosting isn't good. You put too much sugar, too much this, too much that.
He's like, obviously,
it's not low fat.
Problem. He's like, there's a yeast problem, clearly.
I didn't know you ordered your cake extra fucking dry.
Like your martinis, bitch?
Can I get a
like
water,
dry
please?
martinis.
I'm dying right now.
Like extra dirty, extra dry, yeah. No, I'm not psycho bitch.
Yeah, clearly.
Tequila.
You didn't answer the question about the relationship.
What? Yeah, he did. You weren't listening.
Yes, I was.
What did he say then?
I asked you about your parents.
What did he say? They think? What was his response?
Oh, what
he
they
didn't
think
care.
About
no,
it?
shh, Berto.
He said he didn't. They didn't care.
So why'd you ask him again then?
They love her.
What about?
Mom, like I said, my mom's been bugging me all the time about getting.
We've talked about this on the pod, but now we have like is she white?
Yeah.
A Mexican white perspective.
Well, okay.
A Mexican white perspective.
Her dad is like half Mexican.
Oh.
But we going by the rule of they don't speak Spanish.
Facts.
Okay.
But she's learned Spanish. Like I can't even talk shit about her.
Because she knows more Spanish.
I heard what you said about me. I'm just like, damn. Okay, fine.
This shit ain't fun no more.
Yeah.
I give up.
Does anybody tell you, like, are your grandparents cultured, like really cultured? Like with the Hispanic heritage and a Hispanic, do they think that you should have, because that's how my parents see it with my brother. Like my dad thinks that my brother should have a woman that should cater to him, take care of him.
He only dates white girls, huh?
But that's different from a race
Mexican
perspective.
He dated one white girl. My dad hated her, and then he only dates Mexican girls now. But for my dad, it's like, you need somebody to take care of you, who cooks for you, who cleans for you, who stays at home.
He's like, you need you a Chino.
Yes, pretty much. And my brother, like, even though he doesn't agree with it, supposedly,
that's what he wants.
That's what he wants.
That's what he gets.
He doesn't get that, but that's what he wants. Like, he has never had a stable relationship because that's exactly what he wants.
But the thing is, for me is, so, like, I have that same drilled into my head. So, like, I treat Mick a certain way. And, like we went to something. And it was at his family's house, and they're like, "Oh, get a paper plate." And I'm like, "Oh, no, I need a regular plate." And they're like, we don't do regular plates." I was like, "I'm not serving Mick on a paper plate. My mom would kill me. Her mom's mom would kill me. My daddy's baby's mama, sister's cousins, auntie. Yeah, you don't want to do the dishes. To serve a man on a paper plate, I'd rather go to hell."
I don't take it that far.
I don't serve Steve.
I serve.
I'd be like, "Hey, I want some of that fried chicken that your mom has over there. I also want a pupusa because they be having random ass foods. And then I want that in this."
No, see,
he serves me.
I serve Mick at home, but like at his family's house, they're like, "Don't serve him. You're all on your own. Go while you can. Go while you can. Go while you can." But I still serve him when
my mom still yells at me.
When it's
appropriate. Don't think that he's like.
Yeah,
my mom be yelling at me.
Yeah, I serve him constantly.
No, my mom hella gets mad. She's like, "No le vas a servir a Steve?
I know.
Steve?
Is Mick not hungry?
Steve?"
Oh, not even Esteban. Steve?
No, Steve. Yeah, I didn't know. Did we have this conversation already about Esteban?
That's what Steve.
Are you? I know, but we've had this conversation, right? That's what he goes by every time he orders at San Salvador. He'll talk in Spanish, and he'll be like, "This is Esteban." Like, he'll leave the order, and then he'll be like, "It's Esteban." And I'm like, "Who the fuck is Esteban?" He's like, "That's what I tell them my name is, because I don't want to tell them that my name's Steve, because then they call me Steve."
Wait, is his name just Steve?
It's just Steve.
It's a Salvadorian thing.
His brother's name is Kevin.
Americanized names.
They what? Americanized?
Americanized names, yeah.
They wouldn't be under
my
the
baby
radar.
daddy's name is Isaias. That's not Americanized.
Yeah, not at all.
Not all of them. Just some of them.
Just UK. Anyways, you're saying. Go ahead.
I forgot what I was going to say. Oh.
Serving.
Yeah, Kayla serves me, and like one time we were down in Dallas, and she was getting up to make me a plate, and my bitch ass cousin goes, "Never get up to make a man his plate. Let him make him himself." And my sister
ruined it.
Okay. And then she told me about it, and I looked at her and I was like, "You bitch."
I have been training. I have been training this hoe for years.
Yeah, I was like, "That's why you're single."
Yeah. Facts. No, just kidding.
Nah, but I mean, I don't really play into that shit, you know, like. Me and her, like, we'll go out to dinner. I'll pay for dinner one time. She pays the next time. It is what it is.
Like,
if she pays it's like some cheap fast shit, she'll pay twice or something because she feels obligated to. And I'm just like, okay.
Like, I'm going to pay for dinner, but I'm using our joint to count this shit.
So technically, you're paying for it.
Yeah, like,
what? No,
like we're looking for a house right now. So, and I just sold one of my cars, and I just gave her
millions
the money.
of cars.
Yeah,
Like,
to
keep
save
it for the house, you know?
How romantic. This is getting serious.
So when's the wedding? Are we invited?
Well, you're not because you don't
Lydia,
respond to RSVPs.
Lydia knows a cake lady.
Yeah.
Antes muerto que sencillo.
Ándale al rato que te traigan.
Wow.
Hey, make sure she don't see this because she gonna whoop my ass later.
We'll cut this out. Psych. This will be the clip. This will be the teaser. It's gonna start with the I've been training that hoe for years. And end with that.
Oh, and the shitty part is my mom's got her saying, so when am I getting my ring? But in Spanish, you know that one song, El Anillo Pa' Cuando? They both be hella singing that shit. And I was like, y'all are both stupid.
Yeah.
Then you should have told
She's
him, like, where's
applying the
mine
pressure.
at? Since we're not doing this.
No, she told me, she's like, one of these days I'm just going to propose to you. And I was like, you're going to be real
That would
embarrassed
be
'cause
weird.
I'm going to punch you in the face and say no, bitch.
That would be so weird.
Yeah, I was like, put me on blast like that? Hell no.
I'll
I'll do it.
You know
eventually.
what? It's pretty awesome, though, that you've dated her for a long time. Because most Mexicans date, a year? And they're like, we're married now. Like, they don't even ask
really
you,
get married.
We're married now. We're living together.
I mean, pretty much is what it is. Unofficial.
This guy.
feel like, I don't know.
Did I just ruin your moment?
Yes.
My bad. Yeah, no, we're not living. Yeah, we've been dating.
We've been
For a
dating.
really
Yeah, it's
long
like,
time.
nah, pretty much. We're married.
Yeah.
Common law.
Man, you should get another shot, man. I'm kind of feeling another one.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't bring any of the.
Wait.
I didn't
Wait,
bring the whole stuff.
Room temp. No, just a shot.
Oh, you just want a shot of tequila?
Yeah, you scared?
Hey, I want this though. Oh shit.
Or do I have to, is it out there? Do I have to go get it?
I'll go get it. I got you.
Okay. Okay, girl.
Troy has to take one too, though.
Yeah.
Troy can't. He's next door.
I say that.
Win.
I say that too when I'm out.
Oh.
When I'm out on karaoke nights, I say that.
You don't drink?
I don't drink. Messes up my vocal cords. I don't need the chamoy.
I do.
You licked that shit clean. I figured you wanted some.
I do. Boy, because he
I'm on a diet.
he wants to take the tequila by itself. I just want a half though. I've got to be a good wife.
You want it full?
Sure.
Ooh.
That's
I don't
good.
do tequila. Y'all fucking got me fucked up. Every time I smell it, I'm just like...
Take half.
It reminds you of a one time you almost died.
The same half to mine. See how mine is half? Yours
Okay,
is the
fine.
same half. Yeah, that's what I thought. Bitch, start calculating things differently when we're treated equally. See? This is part of that making people uncomfortable to get what you want.
Shut up, Lydia. Fuck, we don't even got no lime juice or nothing.
We got this.
You got
You brought,
chamoy.
remember?
Just
From California.
It is. I can show that.
You probably overpaid for it, didn't you?
I didn't. I got it for free $99.
Oh, fair enough.
So, how'd you get it from California?
Cause my baby daddy.
He must be on your mind. You must be thinking about him.
No,
Wow. How
my
romantic.
boyfriend. No, my boyfriend's mom.
Oh, you're getting your
and his-
boyfriend and your baby daddy confused? What's the story?
No, or maybe he is my baby daddy. I don't know yet. Just kidding. No, it's not true.
Those jeans, they look a little different, girl.
I'm just fat now, bitch.
Same. Can I get
It's
the
winter. It's all right.
Is it winter?
What do you want?
Who is she talking to?
She said, "Can I get some?"
Hey, Steve.
That
Hey,
was so
Steve.
aggressive.
What do you want?
What do you mean?
Bitch, we should have done that before.
You knew what I wanted.
Just stick your finger in there.
I know she's been
just
sticking her
finger it.
finger in there, which is why I don't want to.
I haven't. I just the cups. Go get a cup from there. Get the
Put some
cup from the
super
table.
crusty ass fingers in there.
Right.
Been picking her nose.
It's Emily's Cheeto fingers that have been in there
You want Emily to do it for you?
Hell no. Time out.
Go get that cup.
Hey, watch my shot glass. It's the one with pneumonia.
Does this smell like chloroform?
Okay, got it.
Give me it. What are you talking about?
Why is there so much movement on that cup?
Which one? On his?
No, on your cup.
It's not.
Is it even cold? It's probably all
It's
warm
not
now.
cold. It's hot. Wait,
it.
go. I'll go. Oh, fuck.
No,
Really?
just no.
Nah. You want to do this? Okay.
What?
Hold on.
You're getting ice too?
No.
What is she doing? I don't know what she's doing.
I don't know.
Why is Troy not doing a shot? That's what I want to know.
He doesn't drink, he says.
You really don't drink?
No.
Damn, what kind of ice you got?
Ooh, there's still some in here. You want some?
Social
Ooh, I do.
situation.
Wait, put your drink over here and give me some of that one.
Give me your cup.
I gotta go to work.
Huh?
You are.
What are you saying?
No. I'm giving all kind of excuses when I'm not drinking. I don't drink. I gotta go to
No,
work.
hold on. Here. Give me that cup.
Oh, shit. We got to do this more often, y'all.
Never done tequila. Never drink.
If you guys have me here too much,
Hey.
you'll end up
Hey,
drunk.
watch my-
I said I only wanted half.
Okay, I'll get half in a minute. Hold on. I'm going to chill his.
Ugh.
El anillo pa' cuando? That song's stuck in my head now. You know what? Funny story. While she prepares a shot.
Because she's a regular wife, a Mexican wife. Go ahead. Keep preparing. What were you saying? Look at Brado just sitting back getting served. No, I don't expect that, but
I got a funny itch where I started looking for
A what?
a ring. I got a funny itch. I started looking for a ring for her.
Y luego.
I bought her a fucking mattress instead.
for you guys both, not just her.
You know what's so
This is
crazy?
for us, bitch.
You know what's so crazy? That's what my boyfriend got me for Christmas, a mattress topper.
Really? You have lumps
Well,
in your bed or
here's-
something?
Nah, I don't. It wasn't for me. It was mostly for him because he just didn't sleep comfortable. So it was the gift that kept on giving.
Are you complaining though?
Facts.
I'm not. I'm not complaining.
He don't want to hear it squeak when he's going to work.
I want to complain, but I can't.
That cazadores hit different when it's warm.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a little
Well,
bit
don't you
much.
want some of this stuff?
No, that's cool.
Here, put some in mine. I don't want tequila. Oh my god, I just smelled it and it just made me.
Which one's yours?
Hold on.
Both of you drink half of that.
You drink it.
Not. I got this double right here.
That's
Oh.
burly.
Oh. Well, I'm on medication, as you know, so I can't really be.
She's pouring out that shit.
Ain't the only thing I'm about to be throwing back you soon, as soon as I get home. Here you go.
This bitch.
What's your daughter's name?
Emily.
Let's just give it to her. She'll be sleeping all night.
Nah, she's
She
already on
eats-
melatonin. Calm the fuck down.
What?
To put her to bed.
Yeah.
She's already on melatonin. We can't be doing that. We can't mixing shit.
But
The
you're going to let
gummies?
me do it?
Do you guys have any of those chants you say before you take a shot?
Ooh.
The what? What is it? Pa arriba, pa abajo, pa dentro?
Yeah.
Pa-
Anything like that?
No.
Yeah,
Or is
pa
that the- is
arriba,
that the
pa
only-
abajo, pa dentro.
No, pa medio, pa dentro.
Pa'l centro.
Pa'l centro, pa dentro.
We fucking suck at this shit. Obviously, we ain't Mexican enough for
Y'all,
this shit.
motherfucking
Pa arriba.
Pa abajo, al centro, adentro.
adentro.
That one was good.
I've tasted the tequila on that.
Oh, relax.
I just can't. Every time I smell tequila, I think of that time.
Man, I'm gonna go home just tatered.
Take
Bel
that
Air
one.
police gonna be like, "Sir, you're driving a little sloppy."
Sir, you got warrants out for your
This isn't 2012. What the fuck you mean? Oh wait, that was 2011.
So see, are you drunk already?
No.
You don't remember the years.
Well, just stop by, get a cheeseburger.
I swear to drunk, I'm not God. All right.
What? Jesus.
Jesus.
We didn't even get to do my segment, but
Okay. Are we done? Or wait, are you gonna do the segment real fast?
I'm
no,
down.
I don't think I should.
I kind of want to do the 15-year-old thing.
Okay.
Well, that sounded wrong.
He really wants to do it.
Really? Why?
He has a story.
Okay, so if you were,
I have
what
stories for everything.
What would you
You
tell
do.
your 15-year-old self?
No, that's not the question. If you could go back to your 15-year-old you and embody those feelings culturally, where were you?
If I went like with what I know now,
What do you mean?
Yeah. Like with what you know now, if you could go back to being 15.
I would probably plan a lot better and change a lot of things that I did and be a lot more successful. Well, be successful. I don't consider myself successful yet.
Why? Because of your dad?
That and I honestly like the mowing thing hasn't really taken off.
Is it because you sponsor people and don't give them money?
You heard me
Broken
tell her.
promises?
I
I'm
will
just
give it
kidding.
to you right now.
No,
No,
I'm just
it's
kidding.
okay. We're just kidding.
I know that Elizabeth doesn't
I got
follow through.
$5 in my wallet.
First of all, he never messaged me back, and I'm not one to beg. But whatever. But I should.
Because I'm an
I'm pretty
independent
sure
woman.
I said.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I said the same thing that I did for doing this. I said, remind me because I will forget. I am very forgetful.
No, you didn't say that. But because if you would, I would have definitely reminded you.
And she did the.
Well, do you want it now? You want it?
No, I don't. It's fine. It's okay. Troy's probably like, take it, do it.
Fuck your money.
All right. What would you say? Oh, you said you would plan more.
I would plan a lot.
What would you do?
And I would probably
15-year-old me?
Yeah.
What would Jesus do?
I would have not left.
Bishop Carroll?
And,
I would not
and wrote it out.
Why?
Okay, so the thing with me is my parents were straight up from Mexico. Like straight up.
Nopales.
Eran exactly nopales. I literally knew nothing about education or knew nothing about college, knew nothing about what school was better than what school. I feel like had I known like everything that I know now and went back and stayed, I would have had a better chance at being successful because I would have probably stayed through, would have probably tried harder, would have probably, done everything the way that I think I should do it now.
Right.
Rather than when I was 15 and lost because my parents didn't know what the fuck they were doing either. Like, I didn't even know I had to go to college. Like, my counselor at 17 was like, are you planning on going to college? I was like, I don't know. They're like, what do you mean you don't know? I was like, well, my parents just want me to, my parents just want me to graduate high school. That's all they expect from me. They're like, but that's not about your parents. It's about you. I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't have plans after this. Like, I just figured I'd grow up, get married, have kids. And that was my plan, Yeah. Because that's what my parents put in my head my entire life. I grew up taking care of my brothers and sisters. So I was kind of bred for that.
Yeah. And I think like when we're dealing with like our parents who are born in Mexico, like my dad. So for them, like for the longest time, they see like the peak of your life, your quinceañera, then you're done. Then you have kids and you do that. And then you immigrate here. And then you're like, oh, there's a high school thing. That's the new where you stop at.
That's the bar.
Whatever. Yeah. And so I never heard, like, to put this in perspective, I never knew that like college was a thing until like I saw a drug dealer selling drugs to go to college, and I was like, what are they talking about? But
do you know?
Yeah. And so
What's he got?
What's he got?
And so
What's
like
his name? Got
that
his
was
number?
the first time I ever heard about it, but I never like I always thought because he's already so prestigious, like that would never happen to me. Or like there was no realistic path in my head till I got to high school. And like that's what they were talking about. And I was like, so we're all expected to like start over somewhere else?
Yeah.
And the only reason, well, I went to college because I wanted to leave the home. Like I was ready to go. And I was like, oh, I can run track and go wherever.
Yeah.
Just to leave. So I know what you're saying by like, wait, what? Like I remember talking to the counselor and be like, what do you mean I gotta go somewhere else? Like after this, we're all going
somewhere else
and doing another 4 years or,
Yeah.
It was
like everybody was also relieved to be leaving high school, but then there's people who are like, no, we're just starting, like we have 4 more years to go.
And that's when it was like, okay.
I went to the Army right after high school.
Really?
Yeah. Did 9 years.
That's a long time.
But why did you do that?
To leave the house.
Because first of all, I'm not dumb, but I'm just lazy when it comes to doing schoolwork. So I barely graduated high school.
The panzazo.
Yeah. And then, so like, I came back because it was the guard. So I was still here and I'm still doing the bakery shit. And this girl that I was with at the time, she's like, well, you need to go to school or else we ain't going to be together. My dumb ass goes. And I don't know. Like I said, earlier, school is what you make of it. I didn't make much of it.
Well.
And honestly, like thinking deeper about the whole 15-year-old thing, like I would probably tell myself to learn about computers and stock.
Is it because you're interested in it or because it's so popular?
Because it's beneficial.
True.
Like, look, like Troy per se, like he knows editing. He knows, how to manipulate the software. Like I was thinking about starting a YouTube channel, but then like part of me is like, man, my life's not interesting enough. And then I don't know how to use a computer to edit. So it's like,
well,
man, here I am.
I think that's two-sided because I think that you don't have to go to college to be successful, especially now.
Oh, no.
Because now people can figure things out on the computer on their own and figure out how to do
certain things. Like what Berto's saying about computers, that is changing every single
everything is run by computers now.
True. Yeah, and everything is changing. The software is changing every single year.
But I'm saying like I wouldn't tell my 15-year-old self to like, oh, you need to go to college. Not that I would change it, especially.
I would say learn as much as you can.
Or find your interest
and
early.
Use what you can. And that's another thing. Like, me being in the bakery as long as I have.
That's all you
I've
know.
never looked for anything else.
Right.
You know, because I got a job, right when I graduated, I got a job at Buffalo Wild Wings as a cook. And right away, my mom, ay, mijo, ¿por qué estás ahí si ahí tienes la panadería? And
True.
it's like,
Facts.
you know, same shit. I got a job at the airport. I worked at a body shop. I actually did a fucking labor job. As surprising as that sounds.
Yeah.
I worked at a pipeline place, just digging up fucking holes and shit for gas lines. That shit was cool, but I was always gone. I got paid pretty good.
Yeah.
Every week they give me $500 to pay for my hotel. That was like $250. I'd flirt with the cashier. She'd make it a little bit cheaper. Mm-hmm. So I got that other money in my pocket, and I literally just fucking ate ham and cheese sandwiches. And fucking, I'd get like those big, no, just ham and cheese. And I got those big thing of nuts. No,
Me neither.
Just mustard.
Same.
I put mustard on it.
Because I don't like mayonnaise.
Yeah.
That's my same
gross.
sandwich. But I don't eat sliced cheese like that. I want to cut it up off the block.
I mean, I can't eat deli meats
was too
anymore.
lazy.
I'm good.
But I did kind of develop a slight drinking problem because I would get home
You'd be just
from
alone.
working and I'm just tired and by myself. Turn on the TV, crack open a fucking 6-pack, and just wake up and do it again
What
the
a
next
loser.
day.
What a loser.
A month went by and we were supposed to go to like Wisconsin, but then they put the project on hold. And then they're like, we'll call you back when we need you. Or whenever we start up again. Pretty much.
got
I was
dumped.
like,
They fired you.
That's how we feel right now with Miguel. We feel dumped.
We're going to Wisconsin, but not you.
oh yeah. Tell him not to feel dumped.
Who?
Miguel.
No, I'm saying he dumped us.
Oh, why isn't he coming?
No, he is.
I think he
probably
didn't like you. He heard you an asshole.
Who?
You.
You.
He's never met me.
Didn't have to meet you to know. I'm just kidding.
I feel like me and him would get along really well.
Yeah,
I think so
probably.
too. That's why we don't want that.
Well, it'd be 2 against 1 because I'd be like, whoa.
No, your multiple personalities would shine, girl. This is your time to
You're
shine.
right. You're right, baby girl. It's my time.
This is me.
Fair enough.
Just kidding.
So what would you do? You never even said anything.
I don't know. Well,
You're like, I would leave everything the same exact way.
No.
I'm successful.
No, I'm not by any stretch of the word. I think I would tell myself to not be scared to go further.
You got your master's.
Right, but I would
You
tell myself
graduated college.
focus. I would
You're
tell
right.
myself my first college run to not be scared to go further than because I didn't have any money, and so I was like literally I had no money.
Things are so much easier nowadays.
Yeah, like it was insane. I would have gone further with that
OnlyFans.
$5.
OnlyFans.
I mean, I wouldn't have made nothing, but
Private Snapchat.
Oh, I didn't even think about the private Snapchat. That's a good one.
idea.
Thanks for that.
I'll take my
see,
commission later.
to be an
I'll
entrepreneur,
let
you
you
don't
know.
need to go to college, guys.
You're right.
Straight up, I did the mowing thing, and like at first it wasn't starting out so good, but then my buddy's like, "Why don't you just make a Facebook page?" It took off as soon as I made it. In the span of 3 months, I had like 30 accounts. And then I got sick with COVID, like close to the end of mowing season. So like by that time I was like, man, fuck this shit. Like I'm fucking
Done.
So
By the
now
way,
I'm
he
waiting
never.
for it to get
I asked him to go mow my lawn. He never went. It's okay.
Wow,
deal.
because your page is so
big deal.
busy. Maybe you need to
No
hire
big
an
deal. It'd be
assistant.
deep.
Let me find
be
my
no big deal.
loophole here.
You need to hire an
I ain't
assistant.
even gonna say nothing.
No, Steve
I could
wouldn't.
work as a
Steve
contractor.
was like taking forever to go cut my lawn, so I'm like looking for somebody to go do it. I got.
Oh, that's the way you
I
piss off
got
a man.
Yeah.
Is bring another man
so I went
over.
asked somebody else, which was this guy named Logan. Never showed
were
up.
her
So
first
then
choice.
I asked Berto. Well, I was gonna ask Berto, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. That's like I didn't want to ask him. I just did it. So then I ended up asking him, and he was like, yeah, I have this day available. I'll go tomorrow, or I'll go tomorrow. I'll go tomorrow. He did that for like 3 days. I was like,
Really?
you know what? Fuck y'all. I'm doing my own yard.
That's not how we do
that
business
was right
here.
when I got sick, wasn't it?
No.
Or was
Sick
it
of your
right when I
shit.
got better? Yeah, I got sick.
Sick
of
all
it.
your goddamn messages about the damn lawn. Tell your man to go cut
You know what?
lazy
You know what it
bitch.
is? She
I
went
was
with
gonna
that other
pay
guy
him.
instead of me, just like
Ooh.
you did. Just like you did.
See, you wouldn't even have called me back.
You're right.
You have a problem following up, and that's what I don't like.
I don't like to beg. I'm way too proud to beg. I even told my girl that. We got into an argument the other day. I was like, you try and hold that shit over me? He's like, you can see yourself out.
He's
You're like,
sitting there
wait, this is your house. give me the keys to my car then. And my $500 from the car.
Yeah. I would not. I'll go rent an apartment. I don't give a fuck.
Because he has it like that, you know? So don't. I'd be out homeless.
I'm just kidding.
But,
well, thanks for coming.
Yes, thank you so much for coming. Please come back.
Without the attitude,
or not
though.
then. Shit, bitch. Bye.
Yeah, no, I'm down.
Yeah, I mean.
Say when.
Anytime.
Yes.
I'm down to talk shit, and I got a lot of stories.
Yeah. Do you feel better? Like relieved to talk? Good. Well, we're not airing this episode. It was just a little tester to see if you made the cut.
This was the interview.
But we will get back to you.
So I put on this makeup for nothing, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Oh, that's what. Yeah, it was just a little thing to see if we like you. We'll have to review the footage and we'll get back with you. We're going to Wisconsin.
Does this come to it with a bonus?
No, it doesn't. There is no bonus.
Our friendship.
We become better friends.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, so you can follow us on YouTube, Spotify, Google Pod, and there's a list. I just don't have it with me right now. So
a list for what?
For other places where they can find our podcast, bitch.
Is there a list for when you take that shot?
Huh?
Is there a list for when you take that shot that's left?
Yeah, we were leaving it for you, our guest.
I'm a recovering alcoholic. You guys got me started on that first one.
Yeah, follow us on all the things. See you next week.
This is Apoco.
Vacilón, ella lo que quiere vacilón. Vacilón, ella lo que quiere vacilar.